G'day guys, what's cracking? It's Ralph here, and every so often a box turns up that makes you very excited to open it. Now this is the Black Snipe 25 litre photography backpack from VSGO that has a perforated like you pull these and the box opens. So I wanted to share it with you. So we're going to do that right now. That is so satisfying. Ready? Ah, and look. Here it is. Oh, yes! So let's have a look at the functionality of this bag. We have some water bottle holders on the side. They could also double as tripod holders here and here. It's got some elastic. As you pull that elastic out, it allows you to put them right down the bottom, and sometimes they taper in. This actually has a fair bit of give down the bottom, and so instead of your legs sitting there, your legs of the tripod can sit there, or even your water bottle, and it can nestle in nicely. Also, this elastic holds the pocket in, so if you're not using it, it's nice and sleek by the side of the bag. Perhaps the feature, this turnstile pulls it all together. So you simply turn this all the way here and it releases, and then there's some small magnets here that release the top of the bag. The top of the bag is a drawstring, and so you will put in the top of the bag perhaps clothes or your rain jacket or your hoodie or some food or whatever you want to access really quite easily that's disconnected to shooting, right? But we'll get to that in a little bit. And then watch this, it just simply clicks in, you hold it down, find the hole, and it's in. And then because of the magnets, it holds this part of the bag in too, which gives you that sleek, beautiful gloss finish. There's a pocket at the front, which is very shallow, but great for a drone permit or any sort of paperwork like that. You can put your wallet or whatever else in, and it's sealed at the top by another magnet. Doesn't look like a pocket either. It's like a hidden invisible pocket. Come on, I'm all for the invisible hidden pockets. To further complement the tripod holders, we have these clips up here, and so the clips can be expanded to as much wide as you like and can easily hold whatever you have here. And it's the same on both sides, so you can actually hold two tripods at once, or you might have a larger water bottle or some extensions that you want to put on here. You can enable that with these options. And let's have a look at the back of this. The back is really nice, the back of the Black Snipe. It's got these padded but tough straps with this beautiful design. I imagine that if it rains, the water's just going to tumble off this. It's got a couple of clips here, so you can put all sorts of things that you might want on there, like a cleaning cloth or your tripod tool, or even a compass or whatever that might be on here. It just sits really comfortably. Then you've got this cool little clip here. You can actually move these up and down, so depending on what's comfortable for you as a chest strap. And it just clicks together nice and easy, and then you just push to eject. But what I really dig, can you see this? Look, spongy. It's spongy. An absorbent, so it absorbs to take the moisture away from your back, so that sweat's not sitting on your back the whole time. But it's also really cushioned with a lower lumbar support. So I really like the way this sits, and just that extra bonus point, this is branded well, like it looks really cool, but it also enables you just to grab the bag from the underneath. And so sometimes your bag's like laying like this, and you just want to pick it up, and instead of having to pick up here and bring the whole force all the way up your shoulder, you can actually pick up from here. So it's a little design option. Also has these clips here, so clips here and clips here with some extra straps. So you can strap a sleeping roll or a sleeping bag or even a very small tent. I think it has to be a pretty small tent to accommodate the size of this bag. One of the other very clever things about this bag is it's made exactly the right size to take on as carry-on luggage, especially in Australia. If you're traveling with Jetstar or Virgin, this bag fits the parameters of size to take it on board with you. You just need to make sure that you buy 14 kilos rather than 7 kilos for carry-on. It's got these loops here that you can access with the extra clips that are in the bag, or you can just stand it up. So it has this ability to be stood up without it falling over. And camera bags are notorious for not having that. They have a soft bottom, and so therefore it's very difficult to stand up like this, when sometimes you want to stand it up because you put it down off your back and you just want a quick, easy access of what's in the top of the bag. Look at this epic clip. It's actually a tool, so you can disconnect it from the bag, and then you can use this to tighten up a tripod base plate for your camera, or probably a variety of other things. So it's just so cool. That just looks cool. I just love it. I wish they were all like this, just because I love it. Well done. It's so well crafted and branded. Sneaky little highlight. Easy to find, easy to pull open, and when we pull open, it gives us access to a shallow pocket. Now the shallow pocket has two sleeves or envelopes just here and also in here, so you can put your batteries in here, any memory cards, those sort of things will fit neatly in there. If we flip over to the other side of the bag, we have two zips here. You can just pull this one zip open. We flip this down and it gives us access to the internals of the bag, right? So we want to have our camera and our lens, and so if we want quick access for our camera, you have your camera here and maybe your core lens there, so you have two lenses ready to go. You can pull out your camera and be good to go. You can slide it back in and just do the side up and you're away just like that, rather than rummaging through everything. Now, every camera bag opens from the top. So the way we do this is we're going to zoom down like this, goes right round underneath. The reason it goes round underneath, does the same on this side, is because when we flip it open, it doesn't have any weird deterrence here. It enables it to be open gloriously. And this is what we're looking at, guys. So in here, we can put a laptop. I just happen to have a 16-inch laptop. So we're going to just clip that open, really easy. It's a magnetic clip, so it's really easy to access. I'm going to push this all the way in. I'm going to clip it up with the magnet. And there we go. Look how easy that is. It's perfect for traveling. This is soft yet firm. It feels protective of your laptop, and your laptop sinks right in there. I just really appreciate it. And this just holds the laptop steady. If we look at the other side of this, or the other end of this, we have an internal zipper that we just pull down like this on both sides, and we can flip open. And inside is where our camera setup goes. So remember, the drawstring is up here, so you put your food and stuff in there, or you might want to put a drone in there, and then you put your other camera gear in here. I'm going to take this down to Sydney to Frame Fest, which is a filmmakers and creative workshop thing for a couple of days. Me and Tongi are going down. It's going to be epic. Anyway, I'm going to use this for that, and it will be perfect. And then you have a ton of other pockets. You have these pockets on top, these pockets below, pockets galore, another pocket here which has some depth to it, right? So you can actually put stuff in there. And then we have these internal pieces that can be pulled out and positioned and framed any way we want, with an internal wall that can move either way. Inside of these straps, they're the straps I was talking to you about, that you can utilize to put all sorts of things on top of this and attach to it, which will become very handy, and means this bag is actually versatile in a whole number of scenarios that you may not have actually foreseen that a camera bag can be effective in. So it's a camera bag plus some other stuff. You can actually clear out the lot and just use it as a backpack. Let me give you a tour inside. Here are the long dividers that you have, two of them. They sit opposite to each other for your long lens down the middle. Then we have these smaller sections that comprise of this central area. Here's some straps to attach things to the outside of your bag. And just pull all of this out. And then we have this central divider between the top where the drawstring is and the bottom. This can actually be placed either here through this tab, or here through this tab, or through no tab at all and just dragging it all the way down. I'm going to unclip this. One of my concerns would be how long do these rubber tabs last for, but at the same time, if they did, they're actually canvas feel, but if they did split, it wouldn't render the bag useless. Now we're going to pull this out. It's an entire internal section, creating this space for anything to go in. And then what we do is we can actually, I'm just going to explore whether I can set this up right down here based on, yeah, you can. So you can actually put this central divider wherever you like. You just have more support if you utilize these two tabs. It would be good if there was just a run of these tabs all the way along, so you could actually put the central divider wherever you like. But if we take that out completely and you see this sort of space, we can then have this sort of configuration in like that and put a long lens in there, and then your body in here. So we break that down. And what I recognize as I look at this is this side actually has these pockets, which is fine, but it also doesn't have this sort of material all the way along, so it does limit how you can use that space. This is an external door, that's the external door, so you would actually have your camera and a lens perhaps right there, maybe even across this section, allowing you swift access through here, and then you can decorate the rest of the space with these internal barriers. That's the bottom of the drawstring, and that's the drawstring that leads us out to the top of the bag. At 25 litres and the strength of casing around it, how it's designed, it will hold its shape but also allow you to carry a great deal of camera gear or camping gear or both to whatever destination you have. So this, I think this actually might replace my Low Pro bag that I've been using for years, because it stands upright. It has these extra pockets that I really like. Has two side tripod spaces or a water bottle. Often they only come with one, or sometimes with none. Has the ability to put a whole bunch of attachments onto it. You can pick it up this way or this way or this way, and I'm really excited. It just feels good and it looks good, and that doesn't smell. Thanks VSGO for sending this to me. Thanks everybody for watching. Please subscribe and like, and if you've got any queries about the bag, put them down below and I'll do my best to answer. Really appreciate you watching this and spending your time on it. If I can help in any way, let me know. Otherwise, I'll catch you later. Bye. So you can strap a bean bag. It's a sneaky little highlight. Sneaky little highlight. Drilling into the foundation of the house. On film, do they not realise? And this... oh gosh, shush. As soon as I turn this off, it'll start again. Oh, I see. No, I don't.